Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Thanks for watching this video. Please click like and subscribe. I appreciate that. Help us out a lot by doing that. But let's get into this video. So today we're talking about Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which was a PS2 exclusive that later was later re-released as part of the HD collection of Metal Gear Solid. So it is available on Xbox 360 and other platforms as well, PS3 and PS4. But today we're talking about the new game that just came out a few days ago, August 28th. Snake Eater. Let's get the elephant out of the room. There's been a lot of reports about performance issues with the game. And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm playing this game on a PS5 Pro. You can see the PS5 Pro right there on the right. And I can tell you that the game does have performance issues. A lot. However, this is not a first-person shooter. This type of game can be played at 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, and the gameplay, what I'm trying to tell you is the gameplay is not dependent on good performance, meaning that the bad performance doesn't take away from the gameplay. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say clearly is that even with these performance issues, it is still a great game, and I think is worth a buy. I am about 4 hours into this game, and I've been having a blast. It is the type of game that I miss playing, a game that gives you a lot of story, there's a lot of cutscenes in between your missions. And it's just a fun game overall. It's a fun game with a fun story. It's just really Hideo Kojima at his best. So Konami did a great job at crediting Kojima on like just about every screen during the credits. Kojima is given credit for the origin story, for the original game, for the game direction, for the game design. So Konami did the right thing and did Hideo Kojima, they did him right by making sure he got credit for all of this. So instead of you seeing credit for like the people who remade the game, you actually seeing the credits for the people that made the original game, which I think is fantastic. I think this says a lot about Konami, and I think that it was the ethical thing for them to do, was to give credit where credit is due, and that is that at the end of the day, this is a Hideo Kojima game, and probably his finest game ever made. Death Stranding 1 and 2 are nothing like this. I'm sorry to say that, but this game is fantastic. It is, I recommend this, that you buy this game. If you play the original and you want to play it again with better graphics, buy it. If you never played the original, buy it. I think this is a solid recommendation. Like I said before, the performance issues don't take anything away from the gameplay. So it doesn't affect the gameplay, at least not for me. It's been, like I said, I had about over 4 hours of gameplay already into this game, and I have no issues with the gameplay and the performance, right? It's a little distracting sometimes when you move around and your frames drop. But what I'm trying to say is that this game, even with those issues, this game is definitely worth it. And it's probably the best $70 that I have spent in quite some time. Like I said, I played this game. I played about 2 days in. Played it for 2 days. Got over 4 hours of gameplay in there, and so far I have loved it. I recommend it, and yeah, it is. I think this is one of the best looking games of this year. It easily could be one of the best game of this year. I think it is up there. The gameplay is that good, but yeah, there it is. Metal Gear Solid Delta, I recommend it. It is a buy. I will say that I will give it a 4 out of 5 stars. If it didn't have performance issues, I will give this a solid 5 out of 5. But just because of the performance issues, I'm gonna say 4 out of 5, and that is a good 4 out of 5. Most likely more like a 4.5 out of 5. That's how good this game is. So go ahead, don't be afraid, spend your money and get it, okay? Because this game It's a remake. This is how remakes should be done. If you think that Resident Evil 4 remake was good, this is just as good as that. So I highly recommend it and enjoy. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.